Hello everyone, my name is Robert. You're watching Daybird Aviaries. I am the bird master here. This is my little friend Moose. He just bit a hole in my t-shirt. That's normal. You can always tell a bird keeper by the shape of their t-shirt. There's always going to be holes up here and there's always going to be poop running down the back. This is one of my very best friends, but today I have something very special that I would like to show you. I found something miraculous. You'll never believe what it is.
Put something in the nest box. I'm going to check it out. I'm pretty sure this is the cage that I heard noises in the nest box. Let me go. Whoa!
Now the thing that makes this miraculous is that it is October. But look what we found. We found a baby Indian ringneck. And the fact that it's October and we have a baby ringneck is a miracle because they are very, very seasonal breeders. They only breed in the springtime. So, sometimes late winter, early spring. They usually start about February, but by June they're completely done. I have been breeding Indian ringneck since 1994. I have raised many generations and hundreds of babies. And this came from a pair who both parents were bred here about 3 years ago. They were hatched here. And they were hatched here from parents that I had raised. So all 4 grandparents were baby birds that I raised. And this bird, I don't know if it's just really, really, really late for the parents to be breeding, or if they're just started really, really early. But I'm going to go ahead and feed this sweet little baby some formula. Now we've had him in the brooder for, about 2 days now. And he's been doing exceptionally well. No issues at all with him, and he eats very, very well. Let me get just a little bit more water in there. Normally I'm feeding more than one baby and I mix up more formula at a time. I noticed that the female was not in the cage. And I thought that something terrible had happened and that one of the kids had removed her and just hadn't told me about it yet. But I asked them about it and they said, "No, Dad, we haven't done anything." I'm going to have to add a little bit more water. And so I went and investigated and I looked in the nest box and she had this little bitty baby, and so I let her keep it for about 2 weeks. This little baby is about 2 weeks old now, and just a snuggle bug. That's really all the formula that he's going to be able to eat. But I say he, I don't know, but she's just a snuggle bug. Just loves to be petted. Just sweet and as adorable as can possibly be. So I have never had a baby ringneck born in October. I've had a couple born in July. I've had a couple born in January. But never October. So I'm calling her or him my little miracle baby. Now you can see. Let's turn your little foot around and let's hold your little head up. There's the neck bones. Those are the vertebrae, okay? That's the neck. That bulge right there. That's the neck. The esophagus is right here. It's this little tube right here. And that goes down into the crop. And the crop is this little bag right here that holds the formula. And then from there it goes into the proventricular, which is an organ that we typically call a gizzard. Now the trachea that they breathe in is on the left side of the bird. If the bird is facing away from you, then obviously this is the left side, this is the right side. I hope that shows up on the camera correctly. When you're feeding a little bird, you just put little drops at a time in their mouth, and it goes down the esophagus into the crop, and over the course of a couple of hours, they will digest this. It will flow through the proventricular. It'll flow through the proventricular, and they'll digest it and absorb all the nutrients. Now, I always show, I use this type of syringe. It is what's called a lure lock syringe, L-E-U-R, lure lock. This little plastic tip fits on the end of that. It is a flexible plastic, and that's not being shoved into the baby at all. It's just right there inside her little mouth, and it's a little drop at a time, and she swallows it down just like that. But isn't that adorable? Isn't that amazing? Isn't that miraculous? Now, in the southern hemisphere, Australia and South America, summertime is in December and January. And so this is the time that they would be breeding. Early fall would be early spring for them. So October is the perfect time. So maybe she just thinks that she's living in Argentina. I don't know. But they're from Southeast Asia. And so in the wild, they live there. They have colonized all over the world. There are colonies living in London and Paris, and even a couple colonies, I believe, in South America. But they're widely kept in South Africa and in Australia as pets, all over Europe. They come in hundreds of different color varieties. Now, this one's daddy is a violet blue, and the mother is a green pallid. So I'm not sure what color she's going to be. She doesn't have red eyes, so she's not pallid or Lutino. And I can see the dark colors coming in. I don't know if that's going to be green or blue yet, so we're going to see. I'm hoping for a violet. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping it's a little boy, violet, because then it's a violet split to pallid boy. And I will keep him forever and always. Now,
I think it's this cage of ringnecks. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see if it is. Thanks so much for watching. God bless. Bye bye.